introduce shock or friction to it, then it explodes. It detonates very, very rapidly. This is actually stronger than TNT.
What's up, y'all, and welcome back to C4 Table Talk. We're gonna give y'all anything anime, Marvel, pop culture, and today we got a special episode for y'all. But before we get into it, fellas, how are we doing today?
Good evening, brother.
Hey, we're doing good, man.
We are good. It is great to be back, and we are blessed by the best.
We are, and guess what is almost back? And by the time this episode drop, may be back, and that is football, gentlemen. It is that time of the
We're
year,
right
Yes,
It's that time of the
sir.
year.
I'm so ready. I don't know if I've been this ready for a football season in
bro.
some
The
time.
game, I will say, college football 25 made me even more ready for this game.
Even though it pisses me off. Yeah, you're right. We're just gonna agree on that. We're gonna agree. Yeah.
Wait, Dave, are you a head coach in your offline one? Or are you
I'm
still
an
OC?
offline.
Yeah.
No, I'm Boise State. I'm an OC right now.
Oh,
Doing pretty well. I just beat Notre Dame at home. At Notre Dame, so
Hey,
I
for
clapped
the
them actually. How can I do that on my offline, but I can't do that at Appalachian State against like a Southern Alabama? Make that make sense, bro. That don't make no sense to me. It's whatever.
gotta
We're
run
gonna
the
figure
same
it out.
offense.
We're gonna figure it out.
Hey, I've won 2 national championships, by the way, for everybody listening. They scored 105
You're
points
muted,
in one
Luke.
game.
I'm still deprived. So if anyone wants to donate to the fund, that'd be much appreciated.
and Coach Leak is at 3 national championships at Charlotte.
You bastards.
On his way to number 4 this year.
They go touch some grass.
Go outside, breathe some
No.
air.
Bro, my boss's son, he like 6. He be coming up at the gym. He's like, all right, Dad, I'm about to go touch some grass. I'm like, whoa, what?
What?
Like, I've never heard a kid say that before.
Kids are so unfiltered now. They just say
Kids are so
whatever.
random.
Yeah, they different nowadays.
I'm not gonna lie, that where has time gone, bro? Like it's already about to be fall again.
Bro,
It's
Seems like
all
it's
we've
about
been
to
doing is
start.
working.
2025.
But when you do nothing but work, time just go by.
Yeah,
Facts, though.
nah, brother.
You're doing the same thing every single day.
Yeah, the one day I went to work at 4:45 a.m. and I didn't return home until 7 p.m. What? I just come home to sleep. I don't even come home.
That's my winners, but that for somewhere that's different.
Yeah, no, that's tough. But yeah, we'll get into the topic for the to golly, I cannot talk. We'll get into the topic for today, and then hit some news from D23 that dropped. Some Marvel news, some Disney news, but pretty much some stuff that's gonna be dropping soon. But for today's topic, we're gonna be picking up pretty much where we left off with Deadpool 3 review, with a big question kind of from that movie. I feel like that has stemmed is, who is the anchor being for Earth 616? Kind of in that movie. If you haven't seen it, go see it. But a little bit of a spoiler. Anchor beings are pretty much from what we've, I guess, seen in that movie and other movies before in the MCU, is an anchor being someone that holds down one of the Earths, or somebody that holds down the timeline. And if they're gone, things start going pretty much awry, and that Earth pretty much get wiped out. So, with today's topic and the question being, who is the anchor being for Earth 616? Lucas, would you like to give us your thoughts on who you think it is and why?
You're muted. He's muted.
Oh, yeah, that's the second time today. That's crazy. But what I was saying was, I've seen a lot of different theories, but the one that I think sticks the most is Tony Stark. I don't know. I just feel like him coming back as Doctor Doom, they can do something with that. Like if like they say that that's his variant, but they're bringing his character back for a reason because maybe he's the anchor being, and that's play some sort of plot in the Secret Wars and whatever the other Avengers one is now. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. It might be him.
Also, too, but this is a whole side question to this. But I was just thinking, so with there being basically two Wolverines on the same Earth, wouldn't that like unstabilize it?
Yeah, wouldn't one of those be the
Because technically, the one is still alive. It just hasn't gotten to the point where Logan has died yet. So
See,
that
that's why I said it don't make sense, bro. It don't make no sense for it to
because
be
technically,
the same Deadpool.
because they were saying that Deadpool 3 was basically MCU timeline wise, it's 2024, and then when Logan dies, it's like 2030 or whatever.
So how is this even a problem right now? If it didn't happen yet.
Exactly. Well, I guess the future is happening now.
But yeah, when you look at it like that, but that would happen for every other universe because the future is just happening right now.
That is true. So I don't know.
does that mean the beginning and the end is happening right now?
Yeah, we just can't see it like that. We see it linearly. So we see present, and that's pretty much it. We remember the past.
But well, I guess it does make sense coming from the TVA standpoint since they're outside of time. So they just see, I guess, everything.
Exactly.
So I guess from their viewpoint it do make sense. But
No, it still doesn't. Because look, think of it. If they can see everything at the same time, they can see everything at the same time in all the universes. And at some point in all the universes, excuse me, the anchor being is going to die. And if they can see it all at the same time, it should already be activated, right? Because it's already happening. It's right now to them. Just like Logan died in 2030, Magneto in the universe where he's anchor being in could have died in 40. But they can already see 30-40. But it wouldn't erase the universe yet because it doesn't make sense. That's why I say it doesn't make sense. Because Logan was in the future and it somehow affected Deadpool's world in the past.
yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see how they
We need an
unwrap all that
explanation.
and explain it. I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there that has explained it. But going back to the topic, I will say Iron Man is definitely a good pick. I could definitely see him being the anchor being, especially with how everything is played and pretty much the role that he's played within the MCU so far, and how he's been kind of like the role model to Spider-Man and everything. So Iron Man theory is very, very, very likely, I would say.
Well, Iron Man is dead.
Bro.
Iron Man is dead, man.
And that would mean that the universe is going to
Spiral. Or break off, I
and
guess
how
is what you would say.
and how many every years, right? So I would have to say Iron Man as well. It's like I feel like it's like obvious because it's like he was like the face of the MCU. He started everything. He ended everything pretty much after Endgame. He did his sacrifice. You feel me? So I feel like just Iron Man is the greatest hero, the number one hero of what a hero is in the MCU, based on his feats and what he's done.
It would
But
seem like the obvious choice.
See,
the
but
one
he is. That's why I don't think it's him. It's because it's so obvious.
Which is why I
And
could
when
give you the non-obvious choice,
I can give you a non-obvious choice too.
Thor.
Because
And why
I was
Thor?
gonna say, oh, go ahead, Brandon.
The non-obvious choice, I think, would be Thor. Because one, he's still around. He's still there. And I don't think until proven that the that timeline has broken off, we could say that it's not Iron Man. Unless we see that timeline has broken off, it's not Iron Man. And as long as the timeline remains intact, I'm thinking it might be Thor, because all the other options, like Captain America, would be a good choice. He decided to get old, so
that is actually a really good choice because he was the one that went back in time, had a life, and then came back to the present.
I feel that. I really
But
do.
like, see, but hold on,
But
listen to
Iron
what
Man,
I
bro.
just said though. Hold on, do you listen to what I just said, which doesn't make sense. He went back in time, lived an entire lifetime, and then came back to the future, to the present.
That's selfish. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro,
That's so
how does
selfish.
that work?
That's hard to comprehend how
Hold
it's
on,
happening.
he went back and returned all the stones, right? He was, well, I guess from
Bro,
that,
I thought it was
I guess
supposed to
when he
make a
went
wait.
back,
I thought when he came back it was supposed to be a branched universe.
well, no, because he was still in the ice. So if he came back when he was in the ice, and then
No, because like I thought the future it's like a different future once you go back.
but I
It's
think
like
no,
separates.
they
I
returned
think that's
the
already
stones though.
I think that's already a branch universe because they
Look
went
at us
back in
breaking this
time to take
down.
out Thanos.
Look at us breaking this
Because
down like
if
some scientists.
because if you go back to what she was saying basically if you take one away and you don't return it to that exact point, then it creates the branches. But like once you put it back, it like corrects itself.
Mhm.
So that's why here's why I say here's my pick for it is I had a whole list. I thought it was Doctor Strange. The Doctor Strange is a very good, I think, non-obvious choice as well.
Mhm.
But I think the choice that I would pick for the anchor being is to be Loki because Loki took the Tesseract and they never returned that stone back to his timeline. That stone went with him into the TVA and like that was it. So I think from that very point, because that was the first Avenger movies we saw, and then everything else I feel like was just kind of branched off of it.
Hold on, real quick. Is the anchor being someone who has to be like super heroic? Is that like was that the criteria? It was something like that, right? You have to be like the
Uh,
most
I don't know. I don't know what
or
the
like a sacrifice
criteria
or
is.
something like that. I forgot. Something like that. Because I was thinking like
It still
what did
could be Loki.
yeah,
Loki
what
did
was
make a
his
sacrifice.
you talking about him like stabilizing it?
Yeah,
Like standard? That is terrible. I ain't gonna lie. Forever? Dang no.
forever.
Forever? I'm good on that. You're just
But you gotta
standing there
think.
holding stuff.
But you gotta think though. He's been alive for how many years already? He's like 1,000 years old.
Yeah. I ain't gonna sing. No, that's still forever. It's forever, bro. Like that's it. That's all you're gonna be doing. Endless.
Hey,
That's a long time.
that's what he's gonna be doing. But I think it's Loki though, because I feel like Loki has been connected since the very beginning of the MCU. He bought us Thanos. He bought us some of the Infinity Stones. He has this whole tie to the Tesseract and trying to have this power. Um, I mean, shoot, for a second he introduced us to Kang because of him taking the stone away and us getting the Loki series. Introduced it to the TVA. So I feel like it's gotta. I feel like personally it would be Loki as the anchor being for Earth 616, and I think we just haven't seen it because we saw that one version of Loki go away, but then we still was able to see the timeline and he ended up dying. So now it's like, okay, now what is it going to look like? Um, so I don't
All right,
know.
Dave, you want a
It's
criteria?
Yeah.
People are saying that anchor beings are select individuals of significance who are vital to holding the existence of their reality together.
But it's gotta be Iron Man, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
I think. Well,
He
if we're going off
discovered
that,
time travel.
bro, if we're going off that, I'm going Doctor Strange. because he's the one who found that one in however many million
He is
ways for him
sworn
to
in
win.
to protect.
However, going off of that though, and thinking about Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, he could have started this whole thing himself because he saw there might have been more than one way. But he was like, oh, if I do this, then we start this whole Secret Wars, everything like that. So it could, I don't know, it could be Doctor Strange. I mean, in Multiverse of Madness, the Illuminati was afraid of the variant.
Dog. Yeah. Well, my unobvious answer is going to definitely be Captain Marvel. Why y'all laughing?
Why are
Captain
you
Marvel?
laughing?
No, man. I don't know. Spider-Man?
I was gonna say that'd probably be my next one.
Could be
It
I also
Spider-Man.
could
don't.
be, but it's like I
I
don't
also
know
don't
how it
see him
would
as
be.
significant to holding together their universe.
Not yet though. He's still there.
Oh,
He
actually,
still got time, man. Remember he was no, he still
he
got
is,
time, bro.
he is like
You know what I'm saying?
17 in the movies.
I think it
Facts.
has to be Doctor Strange. Because remember that end credit, he was called to go stop an incursion from happening. Probably one that he created.
That's a good point.
Because that's what's finna start happening as soon as all the incursions.
Bro, that sounds
That's
like,
how we
bro,
get Secret Wars.
imagine going from fighting bad guys in Afghanistan to fighting the Shatari to traveling across the universe. Like, bro, what? Can you imagine being a hero from Earth and just going through that level up? That's crazy.
Well, because also wasn't Doctor Strange's like job essentially was to protect essentially the timeline with the time stone.
Yeah.
Like when he had the time stone,
He
was
keeps like
was to
space
protect
time
our
together.
universe.
But he's not the Sorcerer Supreme, though, so he can't. I don't think he can
He is
see
now.
everything, though. No, it's still Wong, I thought.
Oh yeah, he did give the power to Wong. Maybe Wong. Maybe Wong is it.
Wong is the one.
That would be
The Sorcerer
crazy.
The
Supreme.
Sorcerer
What is that?
Supreme. It's Wong, bro.
Hey, that would be wild.
We haven't seen that man in a minute.
Not at all.
Was it
We
Shang-Chi?
have it. Yeah, Shang-Chi.
That was a good movie.
Because he
Post
wasn't
credit
even in the
scene.
Multiverse of Madness, was he?
For a little bit.
Yeah, he was there for a little bit.
He was there for a little bit.
That comedic
He was
relief.
in Spider-Man 2 for a little bit and then left.
Maybe it is Wong.
Maybe.
Because he's the one that can see
Wong.
everything.
But I'm also thinking like
That could be a true sleeper.
What if it is Kang though? Because Kevin Feige said somebody bought the Avengers Tower and they've always stayed the same. So it's like the same person. They've just been in the background. We just haven't seen them yet.
Kang.
Thought they're like scrapping his.
Since he's
but they
gone.
can still bring them back though. They can still bring them back.
Another sleeper.
That's crazy, bro. I'm kind of pissed off. We get Doctor Doom though, but like, dang, bro, I kind of want to see what they were gonna do with Kang. I feel like he had a little bit of potential.
I still like he does. I still feel like he does.
If it's not,
because they could go.
If it's not the same actor,
I think so. If you bring somebody,
would you be cool with that though? If it's not the same actor,
yes, we've seen it so much in the MCU already. I would be fine with it.
It depends how good/bad of a job he does.
I could give you another sleeper too. I just thought Nick Fury.
Oh,
Nick Fury.
That is a really good answer. But I can see Nick Fury being the anchor being for 616.
Man in charge.
Because he has. He started it. He's been around since the beginning. Shoot, faked his
We
death.
always don't know what he knows.
He's always trying to stay one step ahead.
2-3 steps ahead.
Somehow he always knows information.
I mean, based off Secret Invasion, it's possible.
Always talking about he got something else to do other than staying with the Avengers to talk to them. He always got to be off doing something else.
Okay.
Only shows up in critical moments.
I think Brandon, you might be onto something, bro. I think Nick Fury that is a very good answer.
I don't hate that.
Yeah.
Like really only shows up during pivotal moments.
Cause what if?
What do you think? Okay, so wait, hold on. What if the anchor being got erased in the blip, right? Would that affect it? Just like them dying. Would that have affected it?
I
Or
don't
made it
think.
activate?
I
Maybe
don't
a little
think
bit.
so.
Maybe a
Because it's getting
little
erased from
string started
existence,
coming out.
dying. It's getting erased from existence, dying.
But they didn't die. They just like went somewhere and
I
then
know.
came back.
They got like
So I don't.
erased.
I bet you a little string came off until they went and got them all back, and then the string retracted itself.
Well, no, because that was supposed to happen. I think all that was supposed to happen.
And that was according to Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I think. Shoot, I don't.
See?
Bro, this is a good question. I don't. There's multiple people that could be it for Earth 616. I have no idea.
Yeah, there's some good ones. We said some good ones for real.
There's a lot of good ones.
Because I also think them bringing back Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom has nothing to do with the anchor being.
Yeah, I don't. That has nothing to do with it. That's just them trying to have somebody to play the role so people would go and see it. Even though I feel like they could have gotten somebody else that's just as good to play the role, and people still would have went and saw it.
And wouldn't have to pay as much money.
Man,
but they also knew that that revenue is going to come back because having Robert Downey Jr. there, that's going to bring people to the box office.
That is true. But yeah, I don't know. We said quite a few good names.
Yeah, I'll retract my Thor one. I think it's like be like Nick Fury, Doctor Strange.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. What if Nick Fury's like America Chavez, where he doesn't have any variants and he's the only one?
That would give him a bigger case as the anchor being, that's for sure.
Wait. But what are you trying to say about what was your point saying that?
Like I'm saying, like, what if because they said because I don't know if y'all know, but like the Galactus that's in Fortnite is gonna be the one in the MCU, and they've said that like he's the one and only Galactus. Like there's no other variants. Like is just him. So what if that's the same for like Nick Fury? If it's like is just him, and he's the only one, and there are no other variants.
I mean, that wouldn't have to. That's not like a requirement for the anchor,
But you think that would give him a stronger case as the anchor?
I mean, I feel like it could, along with the like rest of the stuff that we've
Because
mentioned
like
so far.
you couldn't just replace him.
But the reason is different because Galactus is like a supreme being. That's why he's the only one. It's not gonna be multiple of him. But like I don't know.
But like with Nick Fury, you couldn't replace him. Like they replaced Logan with another Logan to restore.
Yeah. Well,
because I feel like Yeah, I don't know. There's so many possibilities.
And I feel like if I keep talking about it, I'm gonna get myself confused. I'm gonna get lost in the timelines.
Because another person I was thinking too is that it could be Scarlet Witch.
Not
I
the
was
Scarlet
thinking that for a
Witch.
second.
Not the Scarlet Witch.
Because that was nothing too. We didn't really get to it, but how did that end it? How did that like statue thing of her that was in Multiverse of Madness get to the void? Because the only way stuff gets to the void if it gets pruned there. So that means the TVA would have had to went to Mount whatever it was and then prune it there.
I mean, they could have.
Or is it a variant that's of hers?
I mean, they could have gone to the mountain. It's not like they didn't see it.
Man, this variant stuff, man.
That's the multiverse,
God
bro.
dang.
It's the
Gotta
multiverse.
keep up with all these variations.
Different timelines.
Timeline.
Yeah, that's one thing that like if y'all out there listening, if you're going into this like these movies, watching them, make sure you understand the difference between Earth timelines, variants, all that stuff, because you will get confused. Shoot, I'm still kind of
I'm
confused. And I've
confused.
watched so many videos on it. Because technically, like a timeline is like a universe, and then you have all the Earths within that universe. But then if something happens, it branches and creates a new universe with new Earths, but just different variations of people from the original.
Bro, imagine trying to learn this in school.
Oh my god.
You show up to your first day of science class, all right, we're going to talk about variances and timelines and how you could affect it.
That would be crazy.
Oh,
Because that actually, Dave, what something you said, that is kind of a good question. Bringing up the blip.
with would it affect
Because, bro, because think about it. Those kids like aged that blipped away, but they still like grew and stuff.
Yeah.
But they were young. Bro,
Like they still had a life.
But it's you start getting into some confusing stuff, I ain't gonna lie.
But what's
Like it
crazy
almost makes
though?
me wonder, like, where did they go?
Well, see, here's the thing: is they showed like the blip happen in what was it? Black Widow, I think, in like the post. Was it Black Widow or was that? I think it might have been Black Widow
Wait.
with what's her name? Yelena.
No.
Was that Black?
I
Or was
think
that
that
a
was
different?
Hawkeye.
That was Hawkeye.
I think so.
Okay. Well, yeah, they showed it in that where the blip happened. She went away, but like she didn't go away. Like she was still there. Like they showed it happen where she was like in the bathroom, she disappeared for like a second and then came back immediately. So I think in their time it was like that's why I'm like it's confusing because it's like did time really happen and pass or was it just like a few seconds to them? Because the way they showed it in there, but then you go
Yeah.
back to
No. It
like
wasn't.
Spider-Man,
It was a few seconds for them.
but that's the thing. Going back to Spider-Man, MJ said, "Oh, he got blipped, and he's actually younger." But it like that's what I'm saying. But like he still grew and everything. Like they still had people growing. So it's like
No, who? Because you shouldn't age when you got blipped. You shouldn't
maybe I
age.
got it. Oh, maybe it was the people that stayed.
Yeah. It was that one dude that had a crush on her that was trying to
Oh, the
sabotage. Yeah,
Flash or
he
whatever.
stayed.
Yeah.
He didn't get blitzed. No, not Flash. The other dude.
Oh, I can't
He
remember
was
who it was,
cop
but I know who
blocking.
you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot his name.
No, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. Time stuff, man. It's crazy.
And when
Time in the
you start
MCU.
thinking about the concept of time,
Bro, just the concept of variance. Like, think about it. In a different timeline, there's a version of yourself with a different life than you.
It's only
Could
one of
be
me.
better, could be worse.
It's only one of me.
bro. But even think
Could
about like Earth concept of time. That it didn't used to be a thing. Like someone came up with like clock
it's
and
not a thing.
hours,
Yeah.
It's
It's all made up.
it's made up.
right? But like
Bro,
someone came up with that.
that's what I be saying. How can there be an hour difference between me and y'all, and the only thing separated is a lake? Makes no sense, bro. How can it be an hour difference?
Bro, you
If I
know
go back home, it's gonna be an hour ahead.
no, you got to think if you live on a border where the time goes, you could go to a store in the other county and be an hour ahead or hour behind.
What is that even? Why is it like that?
Like that, bro.
Where the sun is located.
Yep. Trying to give the days between sun up and sun down relatively the same.
Like someone came up with
So,
that and decided, oh yeah, this point right here, this is where we're gonna switch the time. We're gonna call this Central Standard Time.
Right here.
like, how do you determine that,
Second. Millisecond. Decasecond. What? There's more?
bro? We make everything complicated.
Yeah, I swear. Like, bro.
It could have just been so simple. Everything could have been simple, but made stuff more complicated. But going back to the question, though, I guess who would be our obvious answer, and then our non-obvious answer, and then who we think might be the right answer?
Well, obvious is definitely
Iron
Mr.
Man.
Tony.
So Iron Man is the obvious. Non-obvious,
Well, I think I'm gonna stick with Nick Fury.
I feel like that might be the right answer.
I agree. 100%.
Brandon, I think you might have hit the right person, and that might be the right answer. I think a non-obvious would maybe be Doctor Strange or someone else, but I think the right answer might be Nick Fury, bro.
I think it's gotta be
I think you should
between
hit Kevin
someone.
Feige up and ask him. So he has to try to avoid the question and answer it, but not really answer it.
Or just not, or just not reply.
Because it's got to be between someone who has a good understanding of that kind of stuff and within that Earth. And I think the only three people that it would be is either Nick Fury, Doctor Strange, or fucking Wong.
Yeah, or Wong. Wong might be the
Those
non-obvious.
those are the only three people
Sure.
that could understand that concept.
Yeah.
But Wolverine couldn't understand the concept. He
I
was
don't
just the
think
old grumpy dude.
I don't
If you
even think
think
He was just the old
Wolverine.
grumpy dude that got
I don't even
smacked
think
on a tree.
I don't think
He
Wolverine
got a hole in his chest.
even
He
knew
a
there was a
donut.
concept. I don't even think he knew
But
there
he is
was
a
a
donut
concept.
now, bro. That's
But when you
crazy.
think about it, it still kind of don't make sense for Wolverine to be the anchor being, because, like, let's say he didn't have his healing factor, he wouldn't be on that. Like, he would have died years before we even got
But
to the
guess
story.
what? That was never not gonna happen. It was already set up. It was already timed. It was already planned. It was already scheduled. It was gonna happen. So that's why it is that. There is no veering off. It was going to happen like that. That's so messed up, bro. They're controlling everything.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question though. If If anybody listening, y'all want to let us know what y'all think, who y'all think the anchor being is, just let us know. Might have to put something on social media as well to see what everybody else is thinking. But transitioning into some D23 news, there was a lot. They kind of announced a lot of different projects. We'll talk about a couple, but we're gonna be getting Daredevil Born Again in March 2025.
Oh,
I think it's a longer series. I think it's gonna be about the same as it was for Netflix, like 18-ish episodes.
I still haven't finished that. I gotta get on it.
The Netflix Daredevil? You haven't finished it?
No,
That's crazy. I did.
it is. I just stopped and just haven't gone back to it.
Hey,
I think I'm on
Netflix
season 2.
Daredevil is actually pretty good, and I feel like they might pick up off of that.
Is season 2 with Bullseye?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember seeing the trailer for that when it first came out. I don't know why I didn't watch that. That's crazy. Now that I think about it, it looks fire.
Shoot, now that you say that, just could the anchor be Kingpins? Let's see. That would be crazy. We get Agatha starting in September 18th.
Y'all watching that?
I probably will.
Yeah, I will.
Ain't gonna be nothing else on TV.
Brandon won't.
That's a fair point. But we gonna find something else.
Brandon, you watch Agatha, bro?
Probably not.
Let's see. They announced Ironheart coming out in 2025. Ryan Coogler is going to be directing that. Glad that we got somebody good doing that because.
Wait, who is he from?
Black Panther.
Okay, I was gonna say that sounds familiar, but
actually,
I forgot
no,
what it was.
did. Yeah, he did both Black Panthers, and then he was a part of another MCU project. I can't remember which one.
Ryan Coogler.
The second Black Panther might be the best movie I've ever seen.
That's
Are you being serious
No.
or are you trolling?
I'm trolling.
You're trolling. I think it was still a good movie. Bro, what more did you want that man to do, bro? Did you want him to recast? Did you want him to recast Black Panther?
That movie was just a lot of. This is not a Black Panther review, so let me just stop right there.
Y'all can listen to our Black Panther review though.
You
y'all haven't already.
Y'all hear T'Challa's son's gonna take the reins in the next one?
I can see it. I mean, it makes the most sense.
I don't know if it was a rumor or the actual thing, but it's supposed to be like the transition of him to the throne.
Wait, who?
T'Challa's son.
Oh.
I can see it. Let it be a couple years pass. He'd be about 17, 18, take over the mantle.
Yeah, I can see that too. Bringing a new villain. Namor still out there.
See, Namor. I forgot about him.
Hey, y'all see the video of Dr. Doom and all his things he had collected in Fortnite? And they were saying that's the variant we're getting? Huh? He's like that?
Dr. Doom is a dog, bro.
Bro, I know from what I saw in his house. Yes, he is.
The castle. That's another
Y'all
thing.
ever play Ultimate Alliance, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that clip of Dr. Doom when he was pretty much took out all the Avengers? He had all that power, bro. He ripped out Thanos' spine. Like, he liked that.
How are the Fantastic Four supposed to beat this man?
That's what I be saying in Galactus. What?
What's going on?
But hold on though. That was the thing I was thinking of is, okay, who's gonna be the villain in that movie now? Because we're getting Dr. Doom, they said Galactus, but then they had announced Silver Surfer. So I know it's not gonna be all three.
That'd be crazy.
I know it's
that'd
not
be
gonna be all
literally
three.
like the second Fantastic Four.
I feel like it's gonna be a post credit scene for Fantastic Four where we see Dr. Doom. I don't think we're gonna actually get him. I think he might be in the background, and then we'll see a clip of him standing at his tower. Avengers Tower?
Hmm.
Or did the Fantastic Four buy Avengers Tower? I don't know. We'll see. Another project that's going to be coming out in 2025, one that I'm kind of excited for because this was actually in the reboot episode that we did. Tron Ares coming out in
We get a new
2025.
Tron.
Yes, bro. I can't
Really?
wait to see the suit with the new technology that we have. It better be.
Oh, that's gonna be. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to be on. Never
It's
mind.
supposed to be like it's separate from Tron Legacy. So I guess it's like the third one. So like the first one that came out back in like the 80s or 90s, and then they did the Tron Legacy, and then now they're doing this.
Low key, you know what? I might actually be watching all this stuff now because I'm gonna have Mr. Leak as a neighbor.
Yeah, I'll make him watch it, guys.
I'll
I'll
probably be
make him
there
watch
more than I'll be
Agatha.
anywhere else.
Yeah, lock
Yeah.
I
it
got it.
in.
I got it,
We'll be
boys.
there watching it because I'll have someone to watch it with. That's the thing.
Lock it in. Yeah.
Hey, bro, if you are locked in 2025, hey, everybody listening, y'all gonna be getting a lot more episodes, a lot more reviews, at least.
And a lot more arguments.
Let's see. So they announced Avatar: Fire and Ash. I think that's supposed to come out next year at the end of the year, but another 3 hours sitting in a movie theater.
What movie? Wait, what movie?
Avatar: Fire and Ash.
Oh, that comes out. You said next year?
I think so. I don't know. I just saw it. I couldn't find a date for it though, so I don't know if it is or not. They confirmed a What If season 3.
Hell
They
yeah!
confirmed X-Men 97 season 2.
Yes,
Need
sir.
that.
Need that. They confirmed Marvel Zombies, which I think is going to be coming out in October. And then they confirmed Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, their other animation show, coming out as well. So I don't know. I think it's gonna be nice. We're finally getting Marvel Studios television and animation. So
Hey, and then
we'll see different titles at the beginning.
from a pop art perspective, we getting you in Outer Banks this fall. No. I don't know when we're getting you productions finished, but we are getting
Yeah.
Outer Banks part 1 and part 2. So stupid.
That's supposed to be this year.
I'm not
Yeah,
watching
since
you.
September.
I'm
What?
not watching you.
No,
Why not?
I gotta see how Joe finishes
Yeah,
everything.
Joe
man.
gotta. I don't know how you
bro.
gonna finish out.
No.
Hey, Kaiju number 8 movie announced 2025.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, there's not much like. So like I was at the Barnes and Noble and I was looking at the manga section. And I was looking at like how far along we are in the manga compared to the anime in Kaiju. But we're only like I think the second book in when I looked. But for Solo Leveling, bro, we're almost basically done. Like it's crazy how much they've done a Solo Leveling.
Already done.
I can see a few more
It's a
seasons
lot.
getting pumped out. A few more.
It was like 3 books, I think, and this is like
Well,
the
it's
4th
hella
book
books
would
though.
be season.
It's hella books though.
Aren't we getting some new stuff in September?
I don't. I don't know if that's confirmed yet. You talking about
They're
that part 2?
dropping.
No, season 2
No,
actually.
no. I'm just talking about like in general. Aren't there some?
Yes, they're doing. They're putting all the Attack on Titan parts into a movie,
Oh,
and
I
it's
did
coming
hear
out
about
in the
that.
fall. Bro, you could have just did that the first time, and not have us wait so long.
No, I wasn't talking about just that. I don't know what they are though. So if I figure it
You're
out,
saying like new stuff? I
yeah.
know Venom's supposed to come out.
Oh, I forgot about Venom.
Forgot about that.
Because
And
like
that's a whole
I
other
want to say
topic within itself, bro.
that
Sony just needs.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Rick and Morty anime.
Yeah, I want to say that might be coming out.
No, I
soon,
just
so-
saw it on Max. It's on there. I think. Yeah, I clicked on it actually.
Wait, what is?
The Rick and Morty anime. It's on Max.
It's already there? Oh,
Yeah.
maybe it was August. I might have to tune
Bruh,
into that. And Blue Lock
Sony
is
needs to give
coming out in October.
Sony needs to give the rights to their villains to MCU, bro. Marvel might as well go ahead and buy them, or Disney just go ahead and buy them.
They got the
Because this
money.
is getting out of hand. That Craven trailer looked pretty nice though.
Bro,
Not
I ain't gonna
gonna
lie. That Craven gonna look like it's gonna be decent. I ain't gonna lie.
But guess what? He's not gonna be in no universe with a Spider-Man. So what are we getting him for? We're just wasting characters. They already wasted Morbius. And the end credit, hold on, the end credit to that. What are we gonna see that happen?
But you can say the same thing for the Kang stuff too, bro.
Well, Kang might still happen. We don't know yet. But for that
That was
Morbius,
strap.
when is that gonna happen? Hey, bro, when is that going? The end of Madam Web. When is that gonna happen? I don't think I've ever, bro. Bro, I'm waiting for them to be like in their suits, right? We just see them in their street clothes. The entire, bro. They showed a clip of the future, like a 1 minute clip. And we saw 1 minute of them actually in their suit. That was it. The rest of it, they were in their street clothes.
But he's trying to see them
Bro,
in
at
tight
least,
clothes, bro. Chill.
bro, no, bro, stop, bro. It's like, how you gonna have a superhero movie and we don't even see the superheroes like
Nah, yeah, I feel that.
like
A
At
superhero
least give us
movie
a
with regular humans.
that's like us watching a
regular
Batman
humans.
movie. That's like us watching a Batman movie and only seeing Bruce Wayne.
You're practically watching like Seinfeld. Just a
Man,
bunch of regular people hanging out.
it just don't make no sense. But yeah, they also announced Incredibles 3. Incredibles 3 better be good.
Oh yeah, they did
Because
announce that. I'm trying to
that
see Jack Jack
trilogy,
a little older, bro. That's what I want to see.
I feel like we'll get at
trilogy
that.
is going downhill. Because Incredibles 2 is trash.
I wouldn't say it's trash. The first one was
It
just
was
so
But
trash.
good.
you just can't beat the first one.
The first one was just so good, bro. And I don't know how I didn't win that contest. We saw that bracket. I'm gonna keep bringing that up. That's ridiculous.
See, bro, that's Merge Madness bracket. If we were to actually rank the Pixar movies, bro, you know that's going to finish in top 5.
Gotta be one. I ain't gonna lie.
That's actually a good. I don't know what. Well, there's some other good Pixar movies. I know they're doing Moana 2.
One.
We're getting a live action Lilo and Stitch. Stitch
I did
actually
see that.
looks really nice.
Yeah, they did them justice.
A Toy Story 5, like, bro, at this point, just let it go.
I haven't even watched 4 yet, to be honest.
Bro, don't watch it. 4 is terrible. They're ruining the Toy Story series. They just need to let it go. Just stop making them.
They can't let nothing go nowadays.
Bro, Frozen.
Bro,
I think
nothing.
they're getting another Frozen movie.
But we still got Fast and Furious movies coming up. We been done with those.
I didn't know Jurassic World's coming out again too.
Bro, just let it go.
They milking it,
Just
bro.
let it go. Just let it go. We gotta wait for 2 or 3 generations before we make any more new movies. I don't want to see another Transformers movie. I don't want to see no Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie. No Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, Jurassic whatever movie.
Right.
King Kong movies, please. Can we wait another 2-3 centuries to get another one of those?
Like they don't need to keep coming out with these movies because like I would still
Man.
watch the old ones.
They're not even letting the ones that came out breathe.
Like I would rather watch the original
they do
Toy
be popping the
Story.
boys out. I'm like, dang.
Bro,
Didn't
they
this movie
even
just
put
come
out the
out 6
Apes
months ago?
movies.
Then the one that came out before this come out 6 months, bro. I'm like you said Godzilla?
Yeah, King Kong and
Bro,
Godzilla
them boys
movies.
dropped back to back. I don't mind those though.
Like, at least
I ain't
let
gonna
me
lie, I
have
don't
to
mind those.
go rewatch to figure out what happened. I already know what happened. I can't forget it.
It's like watching a TV series.
Some other interesting movies I see that's coming out April, a Minecraft movie with starring Jason Momoa, live action. That'll be interesting. And
Oh,
then
I think I did see that.
and then there's another Karate Kid coming out with Jackie Chan.
Don't need that either.
See,
I
I
don't
can
know. I
see a
could
Karate
I
Kid
could
movie. We haven't gotten one of those since Jaden Smith.
I could see that actually
I
being pretty good, be more modern, you know.
now they did drag it with Cobra Kai and all that, but
That junk is doo. That junk, I ain't. Wow.
Another movie coming out, and it's more for the actor. I don't. We'll see if I like it. Is F1? It's got the guy from Snowfall in it, and Brad Pitt. That'll be a interesting duo.
What was it called?
F1. It's supposed to be like Formula racing.
Gotcha.
We want to talk about more pop culture. Did y'all see the like for the Olympics for it going to LA
oh,
and Tom Cruise jumping off the top of the building or whatever, and then driving the Olympic flag to LA, jumping out of a plane. He landed next to the Hollywood sign, and then like redesigned the Hollywood sign to look like the Olympic rings.
really? I have not seen this.
Oh
Me
yeah,
neither.
this was like at the Olympic ceremony when they were doing like the passing of the Olympic flag from where the fuck was it at? Why am I blanking? From
Bulgaria?
Paris to the U.S.
Oh, I
So
did
they
not. I
so
didn't
like the
see
whole
that.
passing of the flag, like Tom Cruise jumped off the top of the stadium. He landed in, and then he hopped on a fucking. He got the flag, put it on his motorcycle, drove the motorcycle out of the building, and then it cut to a video of him like driving that same motorcycle through Hollywood up to the Hollywood sign. Yeah, it was or no, he drove the motorcycle into a hangar plane, jumped out of the hangar plane in LA.
Sounds like a Mission Impossible movie.
That's pretty much what it was. Like it was like him Mission Impossible but for the Olympics.
Saw Jalen Hurts throw the football over the Coliseum.
There was like a
Or the flag football.
whole thing.
That's crazy to think that's literally about to be 4 years away from right now.
And then they had 3 performances. One of them was by Billie Eilish. Another one was from I can't remember what the band's name is, and then Snoop and Dre finished it off.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, the Olympics
Probably should.
2028 in the U.S. is going to be interesting to say the least.
Bro, if you live in LA, I would even stay, bro. I would just move
Hey,
for that time.
they already on that. They taking all the homeless people and shipping them out. It's already
That's
started
crazy.
Why would they pick LA?
because it's got the most stadiums.
It's a big city.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's got the most stadiums to do
I
all
mean,
of the events.
it's not the first time either that it's been there. This would be the second time.
It might be the
The
only
first
place in
time,
the U.S. to do the summer games.
no. It was in Atlanta, Georgia. That was the first time the Olympics was ever in the United States. It was Atlanta, Georgia. And then it was in LA. It doesn't come to the U.S. much. It's been
No.
to a lot of other places more than it has.
Probably
to the
because we
US.
can't handle it. We couldn't handle Copa America, let alone handle the Olympics.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, we couldn't do it every year. Well, couldn't do it very
We
often.
we got too much other bullshit going on around here.
Our big cities are already overpopulated. Like, imagine them trying to do that in Texas, in like Houston or Austin. It's not possible.
Not to get too political, but they really couldn't because you got too much immigration coming in through there. Most of the time, illegal immigration coming in through there.
Hey, it is what it is. But I think that about wraps up this episode. Yeah, man. Y'all let us know who y'all think the anchor being is for Earth 616. Tried to update y'all a little bit on some of the D23 news. But as always, make sure y'all follow the podcast on all podcasting platforms. Make sure to share the podcast with your friends and family. Share it with people that are interested in these topics and these news. Share it with people that you think, would just want to hear about the topic as well. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok. And make sure y'all subscribe to us on YouTube and turn on the notification bell and leave a comment. Also, y'all can send fan mail as well. In the description of the podcast, if you click on it, go to the description, it will say send a text message. If you click on that, you'll be able to send us a message, send what y'all think about today's episode. Y'all can just say hello, say hi, let us know what y'all think about who the anchor being is. Let us know about y'all views on Deadpool 3. But y'all can send us anything. So make sure y'all click on that. Send us a little message. As always, C4 Table Talk out. Deuces.
Peace and love, baby.
Boss, boss.